All right, this is the one we're waiting for today with the Cowboys and the Eagles. This is going to be, I just said we're watching the game of the year, but this is obviously one of the games of the year. Also, right now with the Cowboys and the Eagles, it's going to make for a great. It's times like this where we complain about the afternoon slate, not enough games, but today will be just fine with three games going and a couple of lame games. This is the one we're going to be watching. Certainly, Dallas is 5-2. The Eagles are 7-1, and we know these teams are going to be familiar enough. We don't have to break it down uh, too much here. I don't think. I think we know everything going in as far as health of the two teams and where they stand. Look, it's pretty much straightforward, right? You got a 3-point home favorite. So, that pretty much is just like a chop it down right there. But the Cowboys that good, really? I mean, a lot of people have said they've changed home field advantage to 2 or 2.5 in some cases. I think the Eagles might be one of those teams that can still retain a 3-point edge, but maybe the Cowboys might be just good enough that you'd have to say it's 2.5 or less here. But we've seen vulnerability in some points, in some spots for the Cowboys. Look, you guys are going to be a split down the middle. I'm not sure anybody can give a real solid situation here with these two teams, but does feel like it, can the Cowboys stay close? It seems like they kind of end up like the moment is too big sometimes for the Cowboys in games like
Final.
this. And kind of what we've seen, this year.
Final.
Three of the last four games have stayed under for the Cowboys. For Philly, they were running the ball big time early, and they've kind of gotten away from that. And usually the Eagles are favored by too many at home of late. 7-12 record against the spread. Uh, as a home favorite in conference games. I don't think that's something where, yeah, I guess maybe you end up playing the Giants or the maybe you could be laying too many points in those particular games against the Giants, the Commanders here, but uh, I don't know. For me, I think the Eagles find a way to get the money and the overall setting they're on a roll. Look, the Sharps are on the Cowboys. I feel very, very confident of this. It's a general statement. I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of winning betters going to be on the Eagles today. I just, there's no
Final.
set way, right? But for me, I think professional bettors, for the most part, are going to be playing Dallas here. That usually would be enough in my mind to put me on Dallas as well. So just trying to give you the way I think about these things. But I'm not gonna. I'm not. I'm fading this. It's tough because this situation, and from my experience, the sharps are usually right here, but I feel like the Cowboys are in these settings. If it gets away, right? I mean, I guess if they get a lead. Of course, it's gonna be tough for the Philly.
Final.
Philly got to come back and all that. But I thought we've seen enough vulnerability to a certain extent out of the Cowboys' losses that might indicate to me that maybe just maybe the Eagles do get this money on the road here in this one. Let me see what I had on that. Yeah, I might just leave it at that. I'm going to take the Eagles here. I'm going to lay the 3 points in this one. I'm sure that Dallas will have continued success, and Mike very confident in this one. And he's got the numbers. He already knows. Brent says this
Speed
one's
play.
too close to call. Hey, I got to make a call, Brent. That's my job here in this one. And maybe I'm feeling a bit contrarian with my play to a certain extent, uh, laying these points. Like I don't even want to look at the percentages. That's not always me, but I'm feeling pretty square here. Looks like maybe nearly 2/3 of the action on the Eagles here. So These are the spots I usually like the Cowboys. I just don't trust them here, and it's a gut instinct play. I'm not even going to throw out a bunch of stats. You guys know them all. It's a great matchup. I'm going to lay my free play here on the Eagles to get this number. Yeah, I'll probably personally buy it down. Maybe even just a money line. Great game, and I really want to be solid in this one, and I am. I'm solid on the total. You know that. Cowboys Eagles. Enjoy that one.